Hello everyone. Today we are going to start Ganit Manjari chapter 1. Ganit Manjari is maths book of grade 9, the new book. So we are starting part 1 with chapter 1. The chapter 1 says orienting yourself, right? So here in this video we are going to learn how the coordinates are used in ancient history and then how it is there in our real life and how it is made on a paper, right? So let's see what all things we are gonna discuss in this video. Okay, so are you all ready? Let's go. Coordinate geometry, what we are going to learn, we will learn historical origin, we'll learn core concept, we'll learn practical application. Now in historical origin, we will learn about Sindhu Saraswati civilization, then ancient Indian mathematicians, then global contributions. Now in under Sindhu Saraswati civilizations, we will study about urban grid street and north-south or east-west unit. It means this urban grid streets and north-south or east-west units were used in Sindhu Saraswati civilization. Whereas in ancient Indian mathematicians, here only three mathematicians are given to you. One is Bodhayan, geometrical construction. So Bodhayan told about the Pythagoras theorem and this geometrical construction. Then Aryabhatta, what he did, he just used sine and then celestial coordinates. He just taught about discuss about celestial coordinates. And then Brahmagupta, we discuss about zero and negative numbers. Then global contribution, if we see, then Ptolemy, he told about, he discussed about latitude and longitude, whereas Al-Biruni, he discussed about Arabic geography and astrolabe. Then next, Omar Khayyam, he discussed about algebraic geometry, and then Descartes, he discussed, and he finally he gave the Cartesian plane, 2D plane, right? So in this chapter, the basically core concepts are coordinate system structure, which was given by René Descartes, right? So here basically we have x-axis, which is horizontal axis, y-axis, which is vertical axis, and origin point, which is 0 0. And how to locate a point? So for that, for a point is an ordered pair denoted by x comma y. It means first is x, second is y. It's always fixed, it's ordered, right? And positive, if you are going up or right, then it is positive. It means, okay, so right means x positive, up means y positive, whereas negative left and down. For x, left negative, for y, down negative. Now, where are the practical implications? So we use this in navigation. So navigation in ancient history, Ujjaini is a place which was aligned or which was denoted as central longitude meridian, and then marine charts were also made or also used for this navigation. Then spatial orientation, in that they have used tactile room maps and grid-based thinking, and then visualizing algebraic equation, how the algebraic equations are visualized under this coordinate geometry. So the evaluation of space, how it happened, or the journey through the coordinate geometry. So here you can see the first of all, it was told, as we have seen just now in the previous flow chart, that Sindhu Saraswati urban grids. In Sindhu Saraswati, they have used this urban grids. So cities used north, south, and east west street to locate warehouse through grid-based thinking. Now you can see here the center, this was the center, and then like that the warehouses were made, and the east, west, or north, south, like that the directions were given. Then Brahmagupta, he came and formalization. So he defined zero and negative number. So zero and negative numbers were used later. For what? For making modern four-quadrant plane possible. Right. Then next, the René Descartes, he invented this Cartesian wave. So René Descartes formalized the 2D plane where the points are defined by two numbers. Right. Now, if you see here, anatomy of the 2D coordinate system. So how we normally we write the coordinate, like for x-axis, it's x comma 0, right? Right if positive, left if negative. So it is basically one horizontal line and one vertical line. Horizontal line named as x-axis and vertical line named as y-axis. So this is the origin, 0, 0. A horizontal x-axis and the y-axis vertical intersect at right angle to define the space, and it divides into 4 quadrants. First, second, third, and fourth quadrant, like that. Okay, so this is the origin, which is central intersection where the horizontal and the vertical axis intersect, and all measurement values starts at 0. Now, how to locate the point? So for y-axis, point will be in the form of 0 comma y. If above, it will be positive. If below, it will be negative. Similarly, for x-axis, the point in the form of x comma 0, it's right if positive, left if negative. Or if suppose you are locating a point which is in a quadrant, okay, so YSNS, so positive values move upward or right, whereas the negative values move downward or left from the origin. So basically, coordinate is what? It is the universal language of location. So now here we will see how from ancient city-states, the mathematical plane, we came with the coordinate system. So now what is basically coordinate system? It is structuring physical space. It means it is a coordinate, the coordinate system is what? It is structured framework that enables us to use numbers to describe the exact physical location of object. Okay, so the number to describe the exact physical location, right? We can tell the physical location, but if we use numbers to describe, this is called coordinate system. Okay, right? Like this, see, these here you can see many points are there, but if we use numbers, right, like from here 2 steps left or 5 steps down or like that, then this is called coordinate. So before mathematical planes exist on the paper, human had to build them in real world to navigate cities, trade routes, and night sky. Okay, so now previously, it was used in urban scale. How? In Sindhu Saraswati civilization, they have assumed city center as origin. Okay, and the streets were constructed with striking precisions, strict north-south and east-west direction. Here you can see north-south and east-west direction, right? Uniform distances of exactly approx 10 meter apart. Okay, so a merchant could find a shop simply by counting units of distance from the city center, a coordinate system in physical practice. Okay, now flow of mathematical heritage, how it started and how it ended. Like, so in the starting 800 CE, Bodhayan lays the foundation using east-west and north-south lines for deep geometrical construction. And then Ujjaini is a place. Okay, as I have already discussed. So in 4th century BCE, Ujjaini is established as the central longitude meridian for earth navigation. And then 499 CE, Aryabhatta maps the sky using celestial coordinates, replacing Greek chords with sign. And at last, Brahmagupta, he formalized zero and negative numbers. And later on, this zero and negative numbers were used by Rene Descartes to form Cartesian plane. Without Brahmagupta negative entities and zero, the modern four-quadrant Cartesian plane, which requires negative axis and zero margin, would be impossible. Okay, so later on, what happened? Rene Descartes in 1637 CE, building on format, formalized that any point in 2D space requires just two numbers. It's distance from two perpendicular axes. What axis? X-axis and Y-axis. And then 1000 CE, Al-Biruni, he studied the Siddhants, calculates coordinates across Asia, and perfects the handhold astrolabe for the star-based sea navigation. Okay, and then Umar Khayyam, 1000. 100 CE, becomes the first to solve algebraic problems using geometry by mapping them onto a plane. So exactly what happened, the different geometrical objects were used to explain algebraic identities or algebraic problems. So navigation at the human scale. Okay, so this is one story which is mentioned in the book. So Rehan has just moved to a new city. Being visually impaired makes navigation a new physical environment a significant challenge. So what happened? His sister, Shalini, she uses the principle of coordinate geometry to build a system that allows him to feel the direction and layout of his new room. So what his sister did, first of all, she has taken that physical space, she has measured it in feet, and then she has just maintained one grid overlay. There, she has used 1 centimeter equal to the 1 foot in reality. And next, she marked corner with fixed pins, connect boundaries with thick wool so that the shape can be read by touch. Because as he was visually impaired. Okay. So now this was the his area. So solid lines represent thick wool, defining the perimeter of the bathroom and the furniture, and the corners dot. Red dot represent tactile pins, marking corner of objects like bed and wardrobe so that he will not get hurt. And then notice that this is the only floor map. So obviously the position of windows cannot be marked over here. Next, the principle Shalini used to map a bedroom are the exact same principle used to define the 2D dimensional Cartesian coordinate system. We replace the left and bottom walls with intersecting lines. Okay, so these all points are mentioned here. Just left and bottom wall used as intersecting line and it converted into Cartesian coordinate system. Okay, so in Cartesian coordinate system, this is origin. Okay, represented by 0, 0. So origin O. The point of intersection coordinates are always 0, 0 because here x0, y0. Then up it is y-axis, down also it is y-axis, but up it is positive, down it is negative. So x-axis horizontal and y-axis vertical sits at the right angle to create the 2D space. Now any point is represented by pxy, which is an ordered pair. Okay, which is an ordered pair. So point B is 4.5 units to the right and 0 units up. So it is mentioned as 4.5, comma 0. Similarly, point Z, right? It is 0 units towards right, but 4.5 units down. So basically, if a point is on x-axis, the coordinates will be x, comma 0. And if a coordinate is on y-axis, the coordinate will be 0, comma y in this form. Okay, so basically the directions, how the directions are told. If it is positive, up, or if it is right side, it is positive, right? And if it is left side to the origin or down to the origin, it will be represented by negative. Now navigating the axis, the points on the x-axis, as I already discussed, it is represented by x, comma 0. If x is positive, point lie right to the origin. If x is negative, point lie left to the origin. Similarly, point on y-axis represented 0, y. If y is positive, it means points lie above origin. And if y is negative, it means point lie below origin. Right? So now, basically what we have seen the universal language of location. Right. So in the starting navigating civilization, like you have seen in the Sindhu Saraswati civilization. So there the distance was made 10-meter units. And then it is used in navigating room where the thick thread used or tactile piece used for the corners of the boundary. And the navigation was 1 feet unit. And similarly, the Cartesian plane, navigating mathematics, infinite unit, whether mapping a sprawling ancient city, guiding a brother across a bedroom, or solving complex algebraic equation. The coordinate system is human ingenuity, transforming infinite space into legible blueprint. So that's all about coordinate geometry. Right? In the next video, we'll start with exercise 1. Okay, so that's all for today. Bye-bye.